As a comedian, I deal with very fucked up crowds. But this one's very nice. I'll tell you one experience that I had, all right? There was this woman, she saw my comedy, she enjoyed what I did. She said, can you do that for children? I can do this for kids. No problem, I love kids. I love kids the legal amount. All right? In today's world, if you're going to say you love children, you're going to be very specific on how much or how little you love them. She asked me, can you do this for kids? I did this for kids. I spent all weekend coming up with jokes I think children would like. So the big day comes, right? It's a Sunday. 50, 60 kids in front of me. I get up on stage. I said, hey kids, listen, me and my mother, right? Boo. Didn't get anywhere near the punchline. I'm already getting booed. I thought I rephrased the joke. Thank you. That's better. Yeah. So my mother and I, kids, boo, boo, boo. I'm looking at the woman. She's looking at me like this. What the fuck? Meanwhile, I'm trying to put one and one together. Then I realize, you know what? Fuck this. That's the last time I do anything for orphans again. I'm not gonna get heckled by no fucking children. Alright? They heckled me, so I started heckling them back. I mean, seriously, who are they gonna go cry to? They got no one to go cry to. So I started fucking with every one of them. You know what? You know what? My mother has children, she's at home cooking me dinner. Do you know where your parents are? They died in the car accident. That's why you're here. And the rest of you are here because your parents didn't love you enough to keep you. Fuck that, I don't take shit from the, you know, people want to be treated the same. I treat children the same. This one time I gave a show back in December, November last year. I had a blind guy walk into my show. It was awesome. He had the whole 9 yards, the glasses, the whole stick. I was trying to get his attention. I said, hey, Mr. Blind Guy. Hey, fuckhead over here. Alright? Thanks, I like having on the show. You know, I wanted him to make feel comfortable. So he said, thanks man, I'm glad you came to my show. You know what? Just last week I donated 20 dinars to the blind. It's just a shame that you won't actually get to see that money. And all of a sudden I had this millennial bitch stand up. Hey! I'm offended by that. I'm sorry. Bitch, are you blind? She goes, no, but I don't have to be blind to feel bad for the blind. I think you kind of do. You know, because you don't know what it's like to be blind. You don't know how happy this is. During this back and forth, this blind guy, he's laughing his ass off. Granted, he's facing the wrong way, but he's laughing his ass off. So I'm looking down and says, excuse me, Mr. Blind Man, I'm sorry, man, but do you feel offended with what I'm saying? The man, with this woman, the man stands up and I shit you not, he says, I've never seen this bitch before in my life. Thank you, Mr. Blind Man. How much do you guys love racist jokes? And you're dating the same race? You don't love racist jokes. Alright? He's got yellow fever? No, give me the black plague anytime. Well, the thing is, this is a sketch show, so if you guys turn your attention on the 3 screens by the bar, I wrote a sketch back in January. I called it, I Swear I'm Not a Racist. Now, the original name was supposed to be Name the Team, but it wasn't enticing enough. It was my very first sketch and I wanted to do a good job, and I managed to get 7,000 plus views for it. So, DJ Freeman, there you go. If you guys can indulge me for the next 4.5 minutes, there will be more stand-up. To the screen behind you, and view, I Swear I'm Not a Racist. I would appreciate it. This will be the first time shown live. And DJ Freeman, play that please. Freeman, play that please.
Hey Majid, how you
Chris,
doing?
how you doing, bro?
Good.
Have they picked the teams yet?
Not yet. We're waiting on which color they'll give us first.
Okay. Chris, my man, what's happening, bro?
What's up, Triple? What's up, man? This is my good friend Majid. He'll be playing on our team with us.
Nice to meet you, bro. All right.
He's a little out of the culture.
Yeah, I can tell.
You guys are the white team. You have till the end of the day to pick a name.
Thanks, man. White.
Don't worry, we'll think of a dope ass name.
You know, I was thinking, you know, we are all strong-looking guys. We have white T-shirts. I mean, how about we call ourselves like the White Power?
No, I don't think we can do that.
You kidding me, right?
About what?
That's very inappropriate.
In America, that's a little racist.
Really? So white people get upset about this?
It's not so much as upset, but Trip, you want to take this one?
Man, I don't even know where to begin. Why don't you squash that idea and come up with a new name?
How about the Warriors?
I like Warriors, but it sounds a little cliche. I was thinking of something a little bit more spiritual. You know the feeling you get when you get baptized by a loved one? How about the Cool Clean Cleansers, huh? And we'll have all the words start with the letter K, so it sounds stronger than just with a C, you know? KKK? Man, that is even better. KKK. Did you just come up with that, man? Bro, you broke my brains.
Holy shit, Majid. No, we can't use that at all. That is very racist.
Offensive is what it is. So now the alphabet is racist. You know, what is it with you people? Chris, you need to keep control of your boy.
Chill.
The fuck you mean, you people?
chill.
You Americans, first you tell me I am racist against white people because I say white power, and now you have a trouble with the alphabet. This is your language. These are white T-shirts. I don't see the problem here.
Oh, chill. He doesn't understand what he's saying.
All right. Why don't we come up with a name that resembles an animal like they do with sports teams and their mascots?
That's good. How about like Broncos, Beavers, or Ravens, or something like that?
I find raccoons very, very cute. Like, how about we use raccoons? But we have to remove the RA because that'll be offensive to my god Ra. So how about like the coons or the three coons or the coon and the friends? Huh? That's a very good name. Are you fucking with me? Chris, tell me you fucking with me.
I promise you he's not fucking with you. He's just not understanding what he's saying.
Okay. Majid, do you watch any American movies? Yes, I have. My uncle Talal used to show me lots of Clint Eastwood films, you know? And then he moved to England, changed his name to Tom just to fit in with the British. So your uncle's name is Tom? Uh-huh. Uncle Tom? Yeah, I don't like it either. It's kind of ridiculous. Yo, Chris, where you get this dude from?
He comes here with me all the time, man. He's the most friendliest person I ever met.
Hi, Majid.
Hey, Anya, how are you?
Good. You guys are the white team. Have you thought of a name yet?
Don't even ask.
Oh, we haven't met. Hello.
Trippy, this is Anya. Anya, this is Trippy, and this is her little angel. Hello, Jigaboo. 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 Excuse me, I have to ask this. Why do you call him Monkey?
Majid is an Aramex driver.
Let me tell the story. I was delivering package to her place, right? I get to her front porch, and I was looking in the window, and I catch her dancing, but she was also jiggling.
The look on his face was priceless. I mean, he was blushing. He looked so cute. And since then, he's my little porch monkey.
Oh, come on!
So yeah, my name is Majid, 43 years old, recently divorced. There it is. You know, the one thing I love about today's age is like, you can tell people you're divorced and they get happy. You know, 20 years ago, you tell people you get divorced, they give you that sympathetic head tilt, like, oh. The more their head tilt, the more apologetic they get with the word, I'm so sorry you're going through this. Is there anything I can do to help you through this tough time? Nah, bitch, I'm cool. You tell people you get divorced, you mean the kind of compliments I get. Congratulations, man, you just escaped Shawshank. Thanks. I get weird comments. You know what's going to happen to you now that you're divorced? Nah, man, tell me. Your hair is going to grow back, your stomach is going to be loosened, and you're going to get that feeling back in your balls. Well, I got the hair thing, definitely got the ball thing, still kind of working on this thing. I told this one guy I've known for a very long time, hey man, guess what, I got divorced. About fucking time. I told you that bitch was no good. Didn't I tell you not to marry that cunt, but you didn't fucking listen to me, now did you? I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna get you drunk and I'm gonna get you laid. By the morning you're gonna forget you were ever married to that bitch. And I was like, dude, she's your sister. I mean, you know that, you know, when you got members of her side and your family, her family and your side, you know that she's the one that fucked up. And is there any divorced men here? The afro. Let me just get a shout out a general question. What's the first thing a divorced man does? No. You see, a lot of divorced men go see a therapist. Other people go see a real pro. A real pro. You know, prostitutes. Fucking come on, guys. You know, that's what a guy does. You know, now, thank God for me, I'm not attracted to white women. Yeah, I'm sorry though, I'm not attracted to white women. The darker they are, the better they are. And I had no idea that ordering a prostitute is not that dissimilar from ordering food from Taliban. It's really fucking easy. Alright? And it was so good because the darker the female got, the cheaper the price got. Fuck, I mean, why didn't I know about this before? Why now? Fuck, I would have done this years ago. You know, and I had never done this before because I was a loyal husband. Trustworthy. You know, they say that marriage is like a fine wine, that it only gets better with age. Word. I wish my marriage was a fine wine. My marriage was the exact opposite. It was more like a carton of milk. You know, so fast you couldn't even get to it. Damn, it expires really quickly. So anyway, I'm about to tell you the story of the first time I hooked up with a pro. Do you know what pro means now? Yeah. You got it? Okay. That's right. Prosthetic cancer. Now, so I ordered one. And I had the privilege of messaging her first. But every time I messaged her, it took her 30 minutes to respond. Now you think that would turn me off, but I said, fuck it, you know, I've never done this before, I'm gonna give it a try. After 3.5 hours of messaging, she finally agreed to come see me at the hotel that I was at. I'm a very paranoid man. When she told me she was in the lobby, I walked past the lobby. She hasn't met me, she doesn't know what I look like. I've got an idea of what she looks like according to the picture that I saw, but I went outside the hotel and took a little walk around, looking for undercover cop cars. I'm paranoid, okay, you know, I don't want to go to jail for this shit. So anyway, I walk in, I look at her, and she waved at me like she knew. And I said, I picked up my phone, I'm looking at the picture. This is not you. She goes, no, me. No, it ain't. This ain't you. No, it's me. Honey, all the Photoshop in the world cannot make this look like you. No, me. Now you think that would turn me off, but fuck it, she's already here. Took her upstairs, paid her. Now, it took me 30 seconds to realize this woman doesn't speak a word of English. But she had one of those old-fashioned pocket translators, you know, from the early 2000s, you know. And the problem with this voice translator, there's no option for a female voice. So it kind of felt like I was having a kinky yet awkward conversation with the late Stephen Hawking. You know, but you know, I wanted to break the ice to her, so how long you been in the country? Are you right this afternoon? Please take off your pants and show me your opinion. Now you think that would turn me off. But that's the most foreplay talk I've heard in 9 years. So I just went with it. I had an hour, then she started to categorize a list of the things that she does. You know, I do blowjobs, cowgirl, reverse cowgirl, whatever you want, baby. But fuck it, let's go with it. Now I've had this woman for an hour. And let me tell you, after the intense lovemaking, the long, nice talk and the cuddle, do you know what I realized? I still had 57 minutes left with this bitch. What am I gonna do? Now, when it was all over, she went to go get dressed, and I could swear I saw a bulge hanging in the back of her underwear. Now, you think that would turn me off. But I said, fuck it, I was already finished, I didn't care. It's all over. But I'm telling you, that was the best 2.5 minutes I ever had in a very, very, very long time. Definitely worth the the money that I paid for it. So I highly suggest it, trust me, it's definitely worth your while. Now, who here are fans of The Dark Knight? Not really? No one? No one likes The Dark Knight? You like The Dark Knight? You see, I did this sketch a while back, you know, because poor Heath Ledger died, we never got to see what it was like in the third film, and I'm sure he would have stolen the scene again in the third film. But in my mind, I like to think, what would the Dark Knight Joker do had he been given a second chance and actually tried to be civil and work like a regular folk? Well, DJ Freeman, this is my interpretation sketch if the Dark Knight Joker was a child photographer. Can you please play the child photographer?
Tell me your name.
Theo.
Do you like photography, Theo? No! No! Why do you want your picture taken?
Because Mommy told me to.
Ah, she did, Theo, didn't she? Huh? You're gonna give me a happy face and a smiley face. Look at me, Theo. This is how crazy it is to be a child photographer. You want order in photography. Children must be heavily sedated and propped straight up. But the only way little bastards can stay still for a photograph. Who's gonna change? Starting tonight. I'm a man of my word. What?
Well, that's basically it. There's actually a lot more to that sketch, but just showing you a little bit by little bit. Now, how many women left in the world who have not killed all of us romantic guys? Yeah, you killed them all. You killed them all. I'm sure whenever you're romantic, she's not as appreciative as she's supposed to be, am I right? She isn't. Right? Women don't like romantic guys no more. Yeah, I'm looking at you too. You just don't. Women have killed chivalry. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. And I can prove it. Chivalry is now a memory. And I'll tell you why. You know, because I started dating again. And it ain't the same as it was 20 years ago. Trust me. Alright? And I'm going to show you a sketch, which is almost a true story. I mean, it's like women are purposely going out of their way to shotgun men down that still have a romantic bone in their body. Honestly, whenever a woman sees a romantic guy, it's like one of those Israeli soldiers that sees a free Palestinian. Yes! It's not supposed to exist. You guys don't believe me? I'm going to show you something that's very, very fucking true. And look at that, DJ Freeman has read my mind. This will be the last sketch of the night. It is called Chivalry is a Memory. Thank you, ladies. You fucked romance up. Enjoy. Hi. Layla, right?
Yeah, Majid, right?
That's correct. Tina told me all about you.
She told me about you too. She says you're a really nice guy.
Oh, that's so sweet of her. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, come on.
I don't need a man to open the door for me. Do you work for the restaurant or something?
Excuse me?
I don't need no man to pull out my chair. I can sit by myself.
Sure. So what would you like to order?
Definitely the chicken tikka. It's my favorite.
Okay, waitress?
Excuse me? I don't need a man to order for me. I can order for myself. I can speak for myself. Thank you very much. I'll have a chicken tikka.
I'll have the same, thank you. You know, one of the things I like most about this restaurant is that
Yeah, interesting. Just hold on, I gotta reply to this text real quick. Check this out. This is a younger picture of me.
Oh, that's nice. Let me ask you something. Aren't old pictures of us younger pictures of ourselves?
I don't get what you mean.
Let me show you. I'm exactly 3 seconds younger in this picture than when I first took it. Even yeah, that's what I was going for.
I need to go to the little girl's room. Do you need to go too?
No, but out of respect, the gentleman's always...
Respect for what? It's just the bathroom.
I understand.
Sit back down.
Oh, yes. Sure. Thank you.
Did you get the check already?
Yeah, let me guess. You don't need your man to pay for your dinner, right?
Damn right. Tell you what, next time it's on me.
That's not necessary.
Oh, I insist.
Okay, sure.
Is there a reason why you're walking ahead of me?
As a gentleman, the man should always perceive the woman whilst walking downstairs, so in case she trips or stumbles, we are here to catch her.
You think I can't walk?
Well, of course you can.
Let me tell you something. I've been walking since I was 9 months old. I'm a premature walker. Have you ever done anything prematurely?
Once or twice, but they took it as a compliment. Never mind, I'll have to you.
So you're gonna call me, right? Okay, cool. Why doesn't he call me? I mean, I was such a lady, I showed him a good time, right? You know I'll fuck that fucker. He doesn't deserve me.
Familiar, ladies? Yeah, you've done it to every guy. Look at that, she's laughing, she's done it. She's done it every day? Alright, cool. The show's almost done. I've just got one more thing to say. You see, I grew up in the 90s. Now, it's fine living in this future with all the technology, but you see, in the 90s, there was a movie that was very influential that let you know whether or not the woman you're dating is worth it. Has anybody here ever heard of the car door test? Anybody? That's because you were all born after 1985. Okay, let me tell you what the car door test is. And this is true. Every guy in my era did this. When we picked up a girl, we go to her house, we pick her up. This was before central locking, okay? So you actually had to unlock the door manually. You walk the woman over to your car. You open the door for her. You make sure that she gets in. Close the door. Then you take a walk to the back of the car and look through the rear view window. If she doesn't reach over to lift up that button so that you can get in, dump her. It was that simple. It was that simple. Why? Because it showed that she's a selfish woman that only cares about herself. Alright? If she lifts up that button for you, it means she's a caring woman. It means you're going to have a long-lasting relationship. Trust me, I dated one, 7 years. By the time I met my wife, I didn't have, my car was central locking. I couldn't do the test, so I got divorced. Now you know the story. Alright? So that's how it is. The door test, the car door test. You can't take women for shit these days. So, just a quick question. How are you guys liking the sketches? This is like a very amateur version of the Chappelle show. So you liking the sketches? Alright, cool. Hey, if a white guy says he likes it, you know, I got a shot in the world. That's a good thing. That's right. Nah, that's cool. I love you, whites. Honestly. You know, you have to thank the Arabs, Mr. White people, because it was, we are the reason why you are now so friendly with the black people. We became, after the whole 9/11 thing, we became the real niggas of America. That's right, right? But after the 9/11 thing, you see, when a white person sees a black guy, they go running, help me with the black man. What's up? See, I was raised in Adelaide, Australia. And I bet you no one here is from Adelaide, Australia. Has anybody even heard of the word Australia? The flag is up there. I was raised in a state called Adelaide, where we are famous for three things. Adelaide is famous for its wine, churches, and serial killers. No, we've been number one for 10 years, woo! But the thing is, this racism works to our benefit. I love racism, and I hate anybody trying to fight off racism. Leave it alone. We need racism in this world. All right? Racism has saved my life more times than you think. You see, because serial killers are predominantly white, and they only kill other white people. Statistically speaking, yeah. I mean, Australia is so racist that somebody like me is not even worth their kill. So I'm cool. Doesn't bother me. I remember when I was 7 years old. When I was 7 years old, there was a lot of kidnapping happening in our neighborhood. Kidnappers were taking kids from school like every other month. Right? And the principal and the teacher held an assembly, make sure you all walk in groups. Make sure you hold hands when you're going home from school, all that kind of shit. My brother and I went home and said, Mom, there's a guy kidnapping kids from school. And she goes, yeah. Do you think it's safe for us to go to school? You're not going to use a kidnapper as an excuse not to get an education. You're going to school. I'm looking at my mom, but Mom, somebody might kidnap me. She looks at me and chuckles. No, they won't. Never understood what she meant until I grew up. Because kidnappers, again, they only kidnap white kids. And I'll explain how. I'm sure back in the 50s when kidnappers started kidnapping, they figured, hey, any parents will pay to get their children back. So what do? Who's the first kid they kidnap? They kidnap a Jewish kid. They call the parents. Hi, we got your son Hyman. You give us $10,000 or he's dead. Have you ever tried to negotiate with a Jew? How about I give you $1,500 and you can just rough him up? No, I want 10 grand. It's not gonna have 10 grand. It's not gonna have, look. 1,800 my father. And fuck it, send Hyman back home. Kidnappers will try again. What do? They kidnap a black kid. Little Reggie. They give the parents a call. Guess what? We got your son Reggie. Give us 10 grand or we kill him. Nigga, I got 12 kids. You can keep that one. And tell Reggie a little message. After he's done being kidnapped, I'm gonna whoop his ass. Kidnappers had no choice. They sent little Reggie back home. Third time to try, right? What do? They kidnapped an Arab kid. They give the sheikh a call. We got your son Muhammad. You give us 10 grand or he's dead. You ever try to threaten an Arab with a phone? Really? Really? Kill him. I want you to kill him. Kill my boy. Kill Muhammad. Because once you're done killing him, I'm going to come after you and every motherfucker that you care about. They let little Muhammad go. And finally, they got it right. They kidnapped the white kid. But they were nervous about the call. They called the parents who gave their son a horrible name. Hello, we have your son Hoyt. Give us 10 grand or he's dead. Charles, they kidnapped little Hoyt. No problem, I got that money in the safe. We put the house on the second mortgage, make it 20 grand. We give them 20 grand as long as they play the boy. And ever since then, people like me have been free from kidnappers. Never touched us. So, white people, thank Arabs. I know we are, but we're not, alright? But thank us for being closer to the people that you enslaved for hundreds and hundreds of years. Alright, and that's it for me tonight. I don't have another second act, but I hope you enjoyed the sketches, and I want to do this again next month with more material, and I hope and I appreciate your support. Thank you.